mean, just phenomenal hits there on this Mighty Love album, man. I mean, this is one of those albums, man, from my high school days that we just used to just play over and over and over again. I think everybody had their favorite song off this Mighty Love album. Mm-hmm. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Wow. And we're going to hear Charlton sing that in just a minute.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about what it was like working with Linda Creed. We talked about you working with Tom Bell, and of course they were partners. What was special about
when you work with
writing
Tom?
ability?
Yeah, when you work with Tom, you work with Linda.
Yeah,
and they was like 1-2, you know. Yeah, and Linda, she wrote most of the ballads, you know, most of the slow songs. Everything that I did on the Spinners with the Spinners, she did. She's the one that wrote the songs, and she was a great lyricist. And a great friend, and she was just a phenomenal human being when it comes to music, and she was like Tom's right-hand lady.
Okay,
I should say man, but lady.
Yeah,
and but they worked together like peas in a pot, you know? Yeah, and everything came together with them, and she was just. Fantastic lady. She, we lost her, you know, to breast cancer, and that set everybody back, you know, because we loved her, man, you know, and she was a great lady, and we miss her, you know.
All right, I gotta play a couple more songs from the Mighty Love album before you go. And then we're going to hear from Charlton. Charlton, you ready over there, man?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, let me just wait a minute. We're going to go into a break, and then we're going to hear Charlton, who took Felipe Wynn's place, and you know, on the vocals. And you're going to do Love Don't Love Nobody?
Yeah, I'm doing a little
Okay, whatever you want to do, man, it's cool. I don't want to put you on the spot, man.
No,
I think the audience is waiting on it now. Our special guests in the studio, Spinners. You guys have been here for a while. I appreciate it, man. I know I'm keeping you here because there's just so many songs that I want to play. We're getting so many calls. People just want to say hello. Let's go to the phone. And hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Good. Say hello to the Spinners.
Hello, Spinners. How are you?
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? What's your name again?
Sandy.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Sandy.
I'm fine. Look, very quickly, I have a real brief story. I remember when I was living in Herman Gardens and I was 12 years old. Bobby
Smith
lived in the building across from me on Abington.
Right.
And we used to see him and a bunch of other guys coming and going all the time. We thought they were his brothers.
It was us.
We did not know. And I swear to God, God is my witness, when It's a Shame came out, they were gone. The family was gone. I mean, it was like 2 weeks later after the Butterball was pushing that song.
Right.
And I remember that they were very nice. I think he had a son, Marcus, I believe.
Marvin,
and
yeah.
a very, and a little girl. And they were just the nicest people. But when that song came out,
they're like, we're out of here. We got a hit. We're out of here. And on up.
They were gone. I'm serious. And I remember we gave them the whole 4 buildings that kind of surrounded his place on Abington. Right. We all had a party, and you know, we were happy for them that they had made it. But I guess the point is that we were just so happy to see someone make it like he did. Who knew that they were going to even get bigger than we could have possibly even imagined? Wow. But, you know, I mean, it was just a great feeling to know somebody famous like that when you were 12 years old. And it was just a memory. And there was no such thing as hating then. We were, you know, it was groups all over Detroit. There was groups all over Herman Gardens. Right. But when you made it, it was a joyous occasion. It really was.
That's a wonderful story.
That's a wonderful story. Thank you both so much for calling in.
Yeah. I just wondered if you guys remember that he lived on Abington and Herman Gardens.
Oh yeah, we used to rehearse over there, you know.
Yep, we used to.
So the guys that you saw going in and out of the house was us. We thought you were his brothers, you know, and we kept wondering how come they come over every day.
Hey, thanks for calling. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Happy summer, Gerald.
All right,
and
thank
Lady
you.
T and Andre.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hi, you're on the radio with the Spinners. You got a question?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to yell at him because I know Purvis. I was at his watering hole tonight.
Oh, okay.
Somebody from the locker room.
Locker room.
Yeah, the locker room.
The locker room.
Right, the locker room. That was we called that his office.
Yeah. His office.
Anytime we want to get purpose, you call his office.
He still has a
That's
seat
right, the
there.
locker room. I just left there.
All right.
I said, wow. And I was coming down. I said, they're talking to the spinner. I said, that's my group.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I always followed y'all. When y'all was in Atlanta, I was there with y'all in Atlanta.
Okay.
And when y'all was coming around throughout Detroit, I was in Detroit. And then the locker room showed out when
Thank
y'all
you.
was at the Fox Theater.
Right.
Oh, man, I was with y'all all the way through, man. And in fact, I used to take Purvis home when he had one too many Hennessy's.
And nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much.
Right on.
And y'all killing us. Y'all pushing the Mighty Love. But what happened to Love Me or Leave? That was a jam.
The whole
yeah.
album. I wish I could just play the whole album. But I'm going to play another cut in just a minute. But thanks for calling, okay?
All right. Hey, MLD from the West Side. Shout out with the Spinners.
All right.
Right on.
All right.
Thanks for being a Spinners fan.
All right, and then Charlton, so you study Felipe Wynn's part. And is that something, Henry, that you told him to do? Look, I need you to go back and get all the Spinners albums and listen to what Felipe did here. Did you?
No, we told Charleston to sing how he felt.
Okay.
And we didn't want him to replace Felipe. We want him to be Charleston Washington.
And how did that turn out? Let's hear it.
Very good.
Turned out well.
Very good. Turned out very good.
Can I hear a little bit of that now?
I never learned to give myself. I've been a fool, but right now I need someone else. Well. Just like Boy Blue, I blow my horn if you just leave me alone, baby. I should have known that it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love no one. It takes a fool. Sometimes we gotta suffer.
That love
Make your bed hard, you gotta sleep there. Yeah, well,
it takes a fool
oh yes it
to
does.
learn
That love don't love no one. No one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charlton Washington.
That was fabulous, man.
This is Charleston, Washington.
For Marvin Taylor. Mr. Charlton Washington.
All right, let me get back, man. That was fabulous, man.
Very good.
Great.
Very good, Charlton.
Well, you guys, we gotta put something together so we can see you in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
You know what? You really need to make that happen, Gerald. We love to come back home. We travel all over the world. We see wonderful places, meet beautiful people, but there's nothing like coming home to the Motor
Got that
City.
right.
All
Nothing.
right.
Got that right.
Well, Henry, I think this has got to be everybody's favorite here, man.
Yeah.
And it's got to, I think it makes everybody think about their mom here.
Well,
Sadie.
this song, like every year on Mother's Day, this is like the grandfather of them all, you know.
That's right.
And
the anthem.
Yeah, the anthem for Mother's Day. We get so many requests for that, you know.
Yeah. Spinners. Sadie, very special guest in the studio, the Spinners. And let's take a call here. Hi, you're on the radio.
Hi, yes. I just wanted to ask the question with the Spinners about how they came about with making that song with Dionne Warwick. What's the name of Just As Long As We Had Love?
That one, and Then Came You.
And Then Came You, which
Yes.
was the biggest hit.
Yeah.
Just As Long As We Had Love was the B-side.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the one I really love.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that was Dionne Warwick came to our producers with Tom Bell and Linda Creed.
Okay.
And Dionne wanted Tom to record her. And Tom told Dionne, he said that I won't record you by yourself, but I will record you with the Spinners if you want to do a duet together. And she agreed, so that's how Then Came You and The Sun came together.
Wow, and a major hit.
Yes.
Man, you guys were on a roll.
Yeah, and everybody was betting that the other side was going to be the hit.
Which was?
Just as long as we have love.
Right. Okay.
And Tom said, I don't know. Better wait.
Spinners, Dionne Warwick, Then Came You. Now, Henry, you were saying this was like her first #1 hit?
Yes, this was her first #1 hit with Billboard and Cashbox all the way across the country. Pop.
Okay.
And that was her first #1 hit, Pop. The Spinners' first #1 hit, Pop. So
wow.
we did it
You
together.
guys crossed over on this one.
We crossed over. In fact, we crossed over on everything, but we never did get to #1.
Okay.
Never did get to #1, no.
Just a string of hits, man. Just hit after hit.
Hit after
Did
hit
you
after
ever expect for it to be that good?
No, not at all. Because I remember the very first I'll Be Around, and we was sitting together rehearsing. We said, man, if we could just get one more hit. And it came, and we said, what if we get one more hit? And another one. And we sitting there and we said, damn, man, maybe we can go all the way, you know.
And you guys
and the
did.
record and the album sold, you know. And after that, our manager said, look, you guys don't have to look back. Y'all cool, you know.
Wow.
Everything,
work all your life, huh?
everything started falling together, you know.
Wow. Well, Henry, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate this, man. And Jesse and Charlton, thank you so much. This has just been a wonderful interview. I've been trying to get you down, to the studio, man, ever since Jesse has been in the group.
I told Chuck, he said, how did this come about? I said, man, Gerald's been wanting us on for so long. I'm just glad we're
Well, I
finally
tell you, man,
going on.
anytime you want me to come back, I'll come back.
Okay, well, we
Because,
appreciate it. Well, you're welcome to come by anytime.
It's on
We
now.
want you back.
I'll be glad to come anytime you ask.
And by the way, the Spinners have beat the Stylistics.
That's
yes,
right.
they have.
Who
In the
else?
The
battle.
OJs.
The
Yeah, they beat
OJs.
the OJs. In the battle.
You haven't beat the Temptations, but you were close.
We didn't beat the Temptations?
Not yet. Not yet.
We need some baseball bats to go in there.
Well, we did a gig together at the Apollo Theater, and we beat them.
You beat them when it count, huh?
We did leave the stage.
I remember that.
Oh, my
Ask you,
God.
was that with or without David?
That was with David.
With David. I bow down.
With David.
I bow down.
All right.
Felipe just danced all over that stage.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Well, that'll do it.
My love did it.
Well,
Henry, much continued success. Oh, you guys plan on doing any new material? You got anything that you're working on?
Yeah, we're in the process. That's the new guys right there.
Okay.
yeah, we're definitely working and looking forward to doing and being a part of the next Spinners album. We're getting material together now. Chuck and I and other members, we're doing what we can to make this happen, and we're very excited, right, Chuck?
Yeah, that's correct. We just want the public to just stay tuned because you will be hearing from the Spinners in the near future.
All right.
Right
We
on.
look forward to that.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Spinners.
The Mighty Spinners.
Mighty
And we
Spinners.
thank you